Okay, we got the big 572 on the dyno. I'm just gonna go over lash before we start it and make some pulls. Yesterday we made a pull, and where did we start out at? 668 at 6,000? Yeah.
Just kind of getting our feet wet.
Yeah, we're just rolling into it. We have left this the way that guy was set up in the car to see what it would make. Because it's supposed to make around 700, something like that.
They say 720.
720 with the ready for. Now, mind you, that carb is super lean and we don't have a lot of timing to it. So we got a long ways to go. But it's going to be interesting, so stay tuned. We'll start doing some lash and then some pulls.
Here, a little bump.
So we are finding that they are loose. So this is a 12-to-1 motor compared to the other version, which is only 9-to-1, right?
Yeah, 9.6.
9.6. And this has got a 714 lift cam.
Yep.
And I don't know what the other, you know what the other lift is for the smaller one?
The other one, the smaller version of this is a hydraulic roller, and they're like 650 lift or something like that.
Okay, so that'd be the difference. This is the big dog.
Keep going. Another one. Another small.
Okay, we're gonna keep going over the lift, and then we'll get to some pulls. We're glad we're going over this. We should have went over it yesterday, but we knew the car ran, so we just want to make a pull and see what it made, and then tune from there. So I guess before we do pulls, so we are gonna, because we said it was really lean. We had 80s in the front, 88s in the rear, I believe from factory. We were just looking at specs. I think they come from 90s square. So we are gonna put 88s in the front, 88s in the rear. The lash is loose, and we'll see what happens. And before we make the pull, I will share that dyno sheet that we did yesterday, just so you see where we're baselining off of. We did look on YouTube. There's not a whole lot of YouTube videos of 572s on the dyno, so we're gonna kind of share exactly what we're doing in this video, and the timing that this particular motor does like, and the jetting that seems to be working. So let's just kind of get into it. Okay, there's the pull from yesterday, and you can see we only took it to 6,100 and made 667.7 horse, still marching, and we made 680 foot-pounds of torque, which was rated horse torque.
Yep, that's what they rated at. At 4,800, not 4,400.
Right, so we're assuming because the lash is off, that's why it came in early. Hopefully we can get the tune and we can at least make rated horsepower. I have high hopes that by the end of this, we will be over the rated horsepower, judging by how it was. It was set up for cruising down the road, so they had the front leaned out, so it was at a right air fuel ratio for driving down the road. But when you open this baby up, the back had a lot to compensate. And in our experience, this intake is meant for this jet to run these two, this jet to run these two. That's just the way it's designed. So if you want max horsepower, you need to be, that's why it was square from factory. You need to treat all cylinders the same. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's just what we're finding. Jetting went a long ways. I think now we'll throw a little bit of time into it, and then after that we'll see if it's a little more jetting. It's pretty close. 36 degrees, gonna let it cool down. not falling off yet. 95, nice and flat. 689 foot-pounds at 4,500. Our numbers are good with BSF, eh? They're really nice. What are we pulling? We're pulling 944. What's the carburetor on it? 1050, I believe. Yeah. We got carb. So we threw 2 more degrees at it, so it's 38 total. We'll see if it likes it or hates it and go from there. I don't know. They're in that sweet spot, yeah. That must have kind of hurt it, but it did really. So we'll put it back to 36. And want to throw a jet at it? Yeah. Okay. To just double check, even though we use the other one. We have put 90 square back in it, which is factory settings. See if it likes it or hates it. And then, so these headers are made for the motors we run, which we're running 2.5-inch exhaust. So the last pull, we're going to put some bigger headers and straight pipe it once we get the tune proper, and we'll let her hair down. A little fat. And the plug is saying it's a little fat, but it all depends on if it likes it fat or not. Some motors like it leaner, some don't. So we're gonna find out right now.
We got 9.0s in it now.
90s
versus 88.
Versus 8.
Nice little spike.
That's a nice spike. It should tell us if it likes it fatter or richer. If it loses horsepower, we'll go leaner.
Yeah.
Again, when I listen to the plug, it can go leaner.
Yeah.
Perfect, that's 12.5.
Yeah. Same. Really. 690. What was it, 692 before? No.
We had 691. Last time before that was 689. So
There we are.
Yeah, let's lay it up and see if we can make a difference. So I went back. We actually put it the other way, went 86s to see what happens.
yeah, possibly. Rest off 5 more cars.
Yeah, up to 5. Okay. We'll take that. So,
Now one. Okay, we have the one more side leader.
let's go one more liter.
13.1.
We're gonna go one more liter.
We'll go lean. We'll go lean. 14.7.
One side.
Yeah.
Didn't hate it. I would say you're in the range. I think so. That's not fun. Actually, yeah, a little bit more. 695.
Held it.
Yeah, it held it more. But I would say, what was that watt? 13.5. Okay. Yeah, I would say you're there. I think so. I would get support. In cruising. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's great. So we lost a couple foot pounds, weren't we at 690? Yeah, we were at 690 at one point. So we lost, yeah. We're pretty there though, pretty close, Bob, like here.
Like you got a little load on?
I got a lot of load on it. Huh? I got a lot of load on it.
Also, cruising down the road, that's pretty nice.
That's, when I was going home, it was like 12.6, 12.8
Yeah.
in my car. So.
So
That's 50 horse on it, 121 foot-pounds.
So shall we let her hair down? Put the headers on, put the big boys on?
Yeah, I guess we might have to lose.
I think so.
It looks nicer too.
Time for headers. Oh yes. Let her cool. Big tubes. What was it? 4.5 inch compared to
4 inch.
compared to 3.
2.5.
2.5. Oh yes, 2.5 outlet to 4. Should make a difference. What's the bets?
I'll say 15.
15. I was gonna say 15 as well. So James.
I'm gonna take one to be under.
Yeah.
Price is right.
Yeah. 14 it is. Hair down, pull. So I'm here editing this video and I've just noticed I didn't explain this proper, so here we go. So we put those big those big headers on, and we made 726 horse. We did 2 more back-to-back pulls after that, made no changes, and made 712 horsepower consistently. So I don't know if there was a fluke in that 726 number or not. So just, you're gonna see that and wonder what's going on. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Also, you'll notice when we made the 726 pull run, you'll notice there's a little bit of smoke off if you're kind of looking over on the one side. The dipstick popped up and started, got a little oil on the headers. That's why there's so much smoke. But nothing to be concerned about, no fire, but we fixed that problem. Friday, we can't plant, so we're gonna keep pulling on this thing. So we decided we're gonna take the headers that are actually gonna go into the 55 Chevy, and we're gonna put them on and see what we make or lose. And then we got a couple different air cleaners to try because we can. Okay, let's keep tugging on her. Before we get to the hats, we're making another quick carb change. We have a lean condition at the bottom. We put a different squirter in. We think it's a little, it's leaner than rich. We changed the jets and changed the squirter. That's what we did. So we got 31 squirter now square, and I think 84 jets in it. See what happens. Bringing the RPMs up. Out one more time. You really do want to find fall off. 722 horses, pretty solid. That is the recommended rated
From GM, 680, 720. So we're whisker over.
Yeah. And our long tubes made the most horsepower so far.
What kind of force do you use in it?
Well, it has to be. It's the one that fits.
So, okay, we're gonna bring this pull up to 7,000. Woohoo!
No, we're back to 86s.
No, we're fours.
Okay, they're back at 84 square.
Yeah.
That brought our curve quite nice. So now it's just for some air lids. And then that's the day. Okay, so we're gonna try the K&N air filter first with the tall lid. They only had a short base because of the hood clearance. Then we're gonna try a thicker base next, and then a different lid after to see if anything makes a difference or everything does nothing. Well, that was a lot of fun. I mean, I'm glad I got that experience to get a 572 on this dyno, and now it's ours, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna get this in the car, but not today. We're actually gonna start planting. We have some manure to spread. There's a lot going on right now today, so we're gonna go do that, and this is gonna be sitting right here on the side burner until we get some time. So make sure you like and subscribe and stay tuned. Enjoy. Peace. Have a good one.